Did you know the average homesteader uses a staggering 80 to 100 gallons of water per day? That's right. From hydration to cooking, from cleaning to gardening, and even quenching the thirst of your livestock, water is the lifeblood of any homestead. It's the silent partner in every task, every chore, and every moment of relaxation. With such high usage, it's crucial for every homesteader to have a reliable water collection system. But what options do we have? One of the most basic, yet effective methods of water collection is rainwater harvesting. This approach, as simple as it sounds, harnesses the power of nature to provide a source of fresh water. It's a practice that dates back to ancient times and is still used today in many parts of the world. Rainwater collection is all about capturing, diverting, and storing rainwater for later use. It's a system that can be as basic or sophisticated as you need it to be, allowing for flexibility based on your needs and resources. At its simplest, it can be a barrel placed under a downspout. More complex systems, however, can involve large storage tanks, filtration systems, and even pumps to distribute the water throughout your property. One of the key benefits of rainwater collection is its cost-effectiveness. Once the system is set up, the water you collect is essentially free. It's a sustainable option that reduces reliance on municipal water supplies, making it an excellent choice for those seeking self-sufficiency. Another advantage is its ease of installation. While more elaborate systems can require professional help, basic rainwater collection systems can often be set up with common tools and materials. This makes it an accessible option for many, regardless of their DIY skill level. However, as with any method, there are potential drawbacks to consider. One of the main challenges is the seasonal variability of rainfall. In areas where rain is sporadic or seasonal, you may not be able to rely on rainwater collection as your primary water source. Another issue to consider is water quality. Rainwater can pick up pollutants as it falls, so depending on your intended use, you may need to implement filtration or treatment methods. Despite these challenges, rainwater collection remains a viable and valuable method for homestead water collection. It's an eco-friendly, cost-effective way to supplement your water supply. And with careful planning and management, it can make a substantial contribution to your self-sufficient lifestyle. Rainwater collection is a great place to start, but it's not the only option. As we move forward, we'll explore other methods of water collection, each with its own benefits and challenges, so stay tuned. For many homesteaders, well water collection is the go-to method. It's like having your own personal water supply right in your backyard, a source of life that can be tapped anytime. But how does this work? Let's dive into the process. The first step to well water collection is, of course, digging the well. This is typically done by professionals using heavy machinery, reaching depths that can vary from 20 to hundreds of feet, depending on the location and the groundwater level. Once the well is dug, a pump is installed to bring the water up to the surface. This pump can be powered by electricity, solar power, or even manual labor, depending on your needs and resources. It's like having a soda fountain, except it's not soda or juice that you're getting, but clean, fresh water straight from the earth. There are many benefits to well water collection. One of the main advantages is its reliability. Unlike rainwater, which is dependent on the weather, a well provides a consistent water supply all year round. Furthermore, if your well is deep enough and in a good location, you could have a high volume of water available, which is a boon for larger homesteads. However, as all things in life, well water collection comes with its drawbacks. The initial installation can be very costly. We're talking thousands of dollars, and in some extreme cases, your well cost can exceed the cost you paid for your land. In addition, there are ongoing maintenance costs to consider. The pump needs to be checked regularly, and the water level monitored to ensure the well doesn't run dry. There is also the risk of contamination. Groundwater can be affected by pesticides, septic systems, and other environmental factors. Regular testing is necessary to ensure the water is safe for consumption and use. Despite these challenges, you need to thoroughly investigate this option. Well, water collection still remains a popular choice for many homesteaders. Like many other tasks, get several estimates. It could make thousands of dollars difference in your final cost. Remember, well water is reliability, and the potential for high-volume collection makes it a worthwhile investment for those who have the resources and are willing to put in the effort. Well, water collection can be a solid choice, but it's not without its challenges. However, with careful planning and diligent maintenance, a well can be a valuable asset to your homestead, providing you with a steady supply of water for years to come. Now let's look at surface water collection, another popular option for many homesteaders. Moving on from rainwater and well water, let's explore the potential of rivers, streams, and ponds. These sources of surface water can be a veritable treasure trove for the homesteader who knows how to harness them properly. First, the benefits. When it comes to sheer volume, surface water is hard to beat. A single river or stream can provide more than enough water for your homestead's needs. This is especially true in areas with abundant natural water bodies. And that's not all. These water bodies are continually replenished with rainfall, giving you a nearly inexhaustible water supply. Another advantage is natural filtration. As water moves through the environment, it's filtered by the soil and plant life, removing many contaminants. This process, called biofiltration, can greatly improve water quality. However, it's essential to remember that while natural filtration can reduce some contaminants, it does not remove all. Therefore, additional filtration and treatment methods are often necessary. Now, let's talk drawbacks. One of the most significant challenges you might face is legal restrictions. Just because you have a small stream or river running through your property does not always mean you can access the water unrestricted. Water rights can be a complex issue, with laws varying greatly from one location to another. Before tapping into any surface water source, it's crucial to understand the local regulations and obtain necessary permissions. Quality control is another concern. While biofiltration can help, surface water is often exposed to various forms of pollution. Agricultural runoff, industrial waste, and wildlife can all impact the water quality. This means you'll need to be vigilant about testing and treating your water to ensure it's safe for use. Lastly, surface water sources can be affected by seasonal changes. During dry periods, rivers and streams may shrink or even dry up completely. In contrast, heavy rains can cause flooding, which can increase contamination risks. Surface water collection can be a great resource, but it's important to understand the potential issues. It's all about balancing the benefits with the challenges and making the right choices for your unique situation. Choosing the right water collection method for your homestead is a balancing act. It's about aligning your specific needs and circumstances with the strengths and weaknesses of each method. We've covered a few popular methods of water collection, namely rainwater collection, well water collection, and surface water collection. Each has its own pros and cons, which we need to carefully consider. Rainwater collection is a great renewable source and it's relatively easy to set up. However, its efficiency depends heavily on the weather. If you live in a region that doesn't get a lot of rain or has long dry spells, you might need to supplement this method with another one. Well water collection, on the other hand, taps into the steady supply of groundwater. It's a reliable source and can provide a lot of water, but it can be costly to install and maintain a well. Plus, you'll need to regularly test the water to ensure it's safe for use. Surface water collection, which includes rivers, lakes, and streams, can be a plentiful source, but it's susceptible to contamination and may require extensive filtration or treatment to make it safe. As you consider these methods, think about your location, the climate, and your budget. Think about your daily water needs and how they might change throughout the year. Remember, you're not limited to just one method. You can combine different methods to create a more resilient and robust water collection system. Maybe you can start with rainwater collection and supplement it with a well when the rainy season ends. Or if you're near a river or lake, you could use surface water as your primary source and have rainwater or well water as backup. The important thing is to be flexible and ready to adapt. Your needs may change over time, and so might your environment. You might also discover new methods or technologies that can help you collect and conserve water more efficiently. Remember, the key to a successful homestead is adaptability. Choose the water collection method that best suits your needs and be prepared to adjust as those needs change. Let's not forget about an often overlooked method of water collection by many homesteaders, but a potentially valuable method when used correctly: fog and dew collection. This method might not be the first one to come to mind when you think about water collection, but it can be a great supplemental source, especially in certain climates. Fog and dew collection involves capturing the tiny droplets of water that condense from the air on cool surfaces. Have you ever walked through tall grass or a field early in the morning and quickly realized that your shoes, socks, and the bottom of your pants were soaking wet? All that water came from dew. Imagine how much water could be in an acre of land if you could collect it. Collecting a large amount of this dew can be done using a variety of techniques, from simple mesh collectors to more complex systems. New devices are being introduced yearly, so it is important to consider this option. One of the key benefits of fog and dew collection is that it's relatively low cost and simple to set up. You don't need a lot of equipment or a large space. Plus, it has minimal environmental impact. It's a passive method that doesn't require any energy or disrupt natural water cycles. However, like other methods, fog and dew collection has its drawbacks. It's heavily dependent on specific weather conditions. You need cool nights followed by warm mornings for dew collection. And for fog collection, you need a climate where fog is a regular occurrence. Also, the yield can be relatively low compared to other methods. It might not provide all the water you need, but with new engineering methods being used every day, the results might surprise you. It can supplement your main source during dry periods or when other sources are low. So, don't overlook fog and dew collection. It might just be the extra source of water that keeps your homestead running smoothly. Water is a vital resource for any homestead. Having a reliable water collection system is pivotal to ensuring a sustainable and successful homestead. Whether it's rainwater, well water, or surface water, each method has its own merits and challenges. The key is to research, plan, and implement the system that best suits your needs and circumstances. Think of your water collection system as an investment in your homestead's future. By understanding and implementing the right water collection method, you can ensure a sustainable and successful homestead. So begin your investigation today on all these methods mentioned. Remember, the more research you do, the better informed you will be on this most important aspect of homesteading. Check out the links below for valuable information on products that were discussed in this video. Thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share. Your support is greatly appreciated. You may also want to check out our other videos from Off-Grid Homestead Companion for additional information on the practical side of homesteading. And thanks for watching.